Yes, and with his long experience, having over 4 decades in EPC projects for electrical instrumentation and automation systems, is now being ably supported by the second generation who has just walked in, Mr. Amish Shah. Can we have a big round of applause for him too? 7 times! Now that is really historic, isn't it? And collected bids worth rupees 6,500 crore. We must really cheer up for just not one person, just not the chairman and managing director and the whole time directors, but the entire team, because it's a group effort. It's a group effort for the company, for the mercantile bankers and the auditors, everybody who's involved in subscription of this IPO. So we are all very proud that Mr. Shah ji, who comes from a very humble background, and he himself is a very down-to-earth person, and he is involved in this company. So, ladies and gentlemen, as our esteemed dignitary, our proud officer from NSE has just walked in, Namaskara, we would like to begin the proceedings. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome all to this auspicious occasion of listing ceremony of Konstelec Engineers Limited. We all have gathered here, as I just said, for a significant new beginning after a fantastic 28 years of dedicated service. I, Neeta Bajpayee, your host, welcome all the esteemed dignitaries, guests, NSC dignitaries, Konstelec Engineers Limited officials, BRLM officials to this lovely, bright and sunny morning of new hopes and horizons. Thank you. We are all grateful to all those who have joined us for the celebrations for the listing of Konstelec Engineers Limited on NSE. Today we mark a new chapter as we get listed as a public company and propel the path to prosperity. It is such a momentum and a significant occasion for the company in the journey of its growth and development, because it truly shows the real power of its strength in its structure and reputation. And as they say, कि मंजिल की तलाश है, आँखों में देखे ख्वाब हैं, शुरुआत करने की देर है, हाथों में जीत का ताज है. जी हाँ, आज वही जीत का ताज पहना हुआ generation. The company special, and it is licensed electrical contractor and has executed more than 200 projects of various sizes and complexities. So that was about Konstelec Engineers Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, may we all please rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you so much, Jai Hind. May you all be seated, take your places. And now we would like to welcome our guest, esteemed guest with bouquet of flowers. May I request Mr. Bihari Lal Ravi Lal Shahji, Chairman and Managing Director, Konstelec Engineers Limited, to please come on the dais and present bouquet of flowers to Shri Hari Ram Krishnan ji, Chief Business Development Officer, NSC. Can we have a big round of applause for the two gentlemen? Next, may I request Mr. Jigar Shah, who is the whole-time director, to present bouquet of flowers to Mr. Yogesh Jain, Associate Director, Beeline, who is the book running lead manager, BRLM, Beeline Capitals Advisors Private Limited. May I request Mr. Amish Biharilal Shaji, who is the whole-time director, to present bouquet of flowers to Mr. Ranjan Mathur, Independent Director, Konstelec. Welcome, sir. These are the fragrance for you, the memories for you to take back. And coming up next is Mrs. Manisha Lalan, the Independent Director. Welcome, ma'am, on the dais. Please come. And may I also welcome the Independent Director, Ms. Amita Karyaji. On the dais, Mr. Amisha would present her with bouquet of flowers, these fragrance for you to take back home for the significant moment. And now, we would light the lamp. We would commence the auspicious occasion by lighting the ceremonial lamp. This tradition signifies a new and prosperous beginning, spreading positive vibes. I would like to request Shri Hari Ram Krishnan, Chief Business Development Officer, NSC, to please come on the dais. Mr. Biharilal Shaji, who's already on the dais, the CMD, Konstelec Engineers Limited. Mrs. Nirupama Shaji, Mr. Amisha, Whole-Time Director, Konstelec Engineers Limited, Mr. Jigar Shah. We hope our prayers reach the Almighty, and the fire within us is always lit towards success, and it lights our path very shine and bright. Opportunity for a lovely photo op. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. May I request you all.
Believe me, friends, we have come a long way. So initially in 2012, when we have set up this, I think the SME platform was launched in the same hall itself. So we are very lucky to have the listing ceremony in this hall today. So as I say, markets have matured to a huge extent. I think earlier days, I can recollect, Gagan, I think whenever the IPO used to subscribe for 2 times, we used to celebrate that IPO got subscribed twice. So now I think the market is very vibrant, and I think Konstelec Engineers IPO is a true example of this success story. So friends, that everything brings to one thing, that being Konstelec is now a listed company, the investors have done their job, now the ball is in your court. Now you have to prove and you have to do whatever, let's say, you are supposed to. I very well understand the whole management team understands the responsibility they come with. It is no more a Shah family company now. The company belongs to now thousands of the investors. So you are more of a trustee to these funds, and I'm sure the IPO funds which the company has raised, around 28.70 crores the company has raised, and the main objective is to grow the business working capital. So we believe that the company and the whole management team will not only meet the expectations, but will meet the expectations of investors. So we wish you all the best for the same. And very soon the company, I think the next 3 years, the company becomes eligible for the main board. So we wish very soon the company comes on the main board. So I would like Market Maker, the Fortuna team who has helped us to do the PR for this company, Mindspite Legal, the lawyer team, NSC team, Jayesh, Gagan, and the whole listing team. Sorry if I forgot any name. So thanks a lot for making this a grand success. So thanks a lot. With this, I keep my words limited because of the shortage of time. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Yogesh Jain, and may the nostalgic moment always be there and you keep inspiring and guiding us with your noble thoughts. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite the founder and chairman, managing director of Konstelec Engineers Limited to share his few words, who has got an experience of over 43 years in engineering, procurement and constitution. Please give him a thunderous loud of applause. May we have Mr. Shah ji here. Thank you, sir.
Dear, sorry. Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am told I have to finish my talking in 2 minutes, but I am going to take 5 minutes because I think anyway we are late by 15-20 minutes. So I will need 5 minutes to talk about myself, company journeys. So please bear with me. It is indeed great pleasure in inviting you all on behalf of Konstelec Engineers Limited on the occasion of listing day. First of all, big thanks to all investors for their overwhelming response by subscribing 340 times. It's not getting on, you know. By subscribing 340 times. Further, wish to assure and affirm all investors for their faith and confidence shown in Konstelec. We can assure you all, because we have been running company, we have got 800 people, they are there with us. And I am assuring all the investors who are there to, whatever faith they have given, it will be reposed to them. Before I talk about Konstelec as a company, let me brief about myself. Coming from humble background of Girgaon Chal and supported by community and relatives for education, I graduated as electrical engineer in 1971. Having worked for engineering and construction companies such as Dalal Consultant, Devi Parges for almost 2 decades, entrepreneurship drive me to start Konstelec as a proprietary concern in 1989 and offering design and engineering services to various big corporates and companies. My engineering college mate and my dearest friend, Mr. Bharat R. Shah, has joined, and we started offering services for contracting and commissioning of plant electrics and formed private limited company in 1995. Since 1995, we have been serving various clients for EPC work, electrical and instrumentation. Our focus has been on customer satisfaction with our services, ethical approach, compliances. This approach and culture led Konstelec to reach to this level. My son, Mr. Amish Shah, has joined Konstelec in 2006 after completing 3 years of external experience with corporate world, post his graduation in engineering, MS from USA and MBA in India. After spending couple of years with various departments of Konstelec, Mr. Amish took the position as director and looking after marketing, finance and overall operation of the company. While we were on great path, Konstelec lost prominent director, Mr. Bharat R. Shah in 2017. Konstelec recognized his contribution towards growth of this company. My son-in-law, Mr. Jigar Shah, has joined Konstelec as project manager in 2016 after 10 years of external experience with corporate world, post his graduation in engineering and MBA. And currently he is working as a full-time director and looking after operation management and procurement. Our company growth lies on principles like customer satisfaction, ethical approach and behaviors with all stakeholders including employees, statutory compliances, process-driven approach, effective cost and time management. Today is the big day for me and would like to remember and convey my special thanks to those who supported me in reaching to this level. My grandmother and parents, of course, without whom I would not have been possible to reach. It is, fondly called Moti Ba and Bapuji. Last but not the least, my wife Nirupama, without whom I would probably not have come to this position. My brothers, sisters, close family, Amish, Jigar, Dipti, Drishti, Anvi. In case if I have missed any of the name, please excuse me for that. KVSO community to whom I belong. I owe a lot to KVSO family also. My mentor, initial mentor through Dalal Consultant, Devi Power Gas, and another 2 companies where I worked, they also supported me to make my personal growth. Walchand College, Sangli, where I did my engineering, and entire Konstelec team, present employees, past employees, and my associate, without whom Konstelec probably would not have reached to this level. Thank you everyone for patiently listening to me. I will now request Madam to take forward the further proceeding.
Thank you so much, dear Bihari Lal Shahji, for your relentless efforts and untiring hard work that has sown the seed to this day. Thank you so much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I invite the whole-time Director, Konstelec Engineers, Mr. Amish Shah, for his address to the front of this August gathering. May I just say that he has got over 16 years of experience in the overseas sales, marketing, finance, compliances, and HR function of Konstelec Engineers Limited. And he says that कुछ बड़ा हासिल करने के लिए रिस्क लिया जाता है और इनको तो रिस्क से ही इश्क है. Please welcome Mr. Amish Shah ji.
Good morning, friends. Nice to see all of you in great numbers. It's quite scary to be here. In fact, 10 o'clock, Yogesh bhai, I was told that there's going to be prize display. So let me finish very fast, quickly, so that. But here the excitement is just not the pricing. It's the responsibility which comes when you get yourself in the public domain. So that's more challenging. So let me just go through my scripted thing. So dear friends, Team Konstelec, which is here in great numbers in bright white, thank you so much for coming on this great day. You've been with the team all along, and we ensure that we will not have any period where we will have let you down in any case. So it's a great pleasure to host you all on behalf of Konstelec on this auspicious listing day. When I joined Konstelec almost 16, 17 years back, we were just a small growing enterprise. My dad, who's my inspiration, he was running one of the reputed organization in engineering and automation. The vision then was to build upon the robust foundation and expand the perspective to the newer growth areas. It has been a steep climb for all of us at Konstelec since then. We expanded our wings to also the private sector clients and mitigate the concentration to refineries by adding other industries. We are having huge headroom for growth in infrastructure, especially civil, mechanical, and IT space beyond our present expertise of electrical instrumentation and automation. It will be our endeavor to expand our operation in these areas and make our company a one-stop solution for any project and capex expenditure that client wishes to do. Lastly, I would like to thank Beeline Capital Advisors for handholding our ambition with seamless process-oriented approach, which enabled us to get listed without any glitch. NSE Emerge platform, NSE team, thank you so much. You know, it has been a wonderful experience for giving a small company like us a flight, a wings, where we can go on to the next level. Each and every client of ours who has given this opportunity to be a part of their story, and in the process enabled to craft our own story. And this journey would be meaningless without mentioning, you know, my family members, my father, who has been a great inspiration to me, KVSO Samaj. You know, it's the foundation which has been laid down, and that is what we are carrying it forward. My uncle, Mr. Bharat Shah, who has been a great inspiration. My colleagues at Konstelec. Again, apologies if I have missed anybody, but they are the ones who are going to be with us all along. Thank you for extending the wholehearted support. So we are humbled by the support from the investors and everyone who has helped us get here. Thank you, everyone. It's the larger responsibility that we look upon. Now it is not only Konstelec, it is the investors that we would be working for. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Amish Shahji, and we know he is the man who is ready to, who have lent a support hand and encouraged us and brought us here to launch this edifice. Konstelec Engineers IPO will list on NSE. May I kindly request Mr. Sri Ram Krishnan, Chief Business Development Officer, NSE, to give their vision of thought on this momentous occasion.
Sri Biharilal Shah, Chairman and Managing Director, Konstelec Engineers. Sri Amish Shah, Whole-Time Director. Sri Yogesh Jain, Director, Beeline Capital Advisors. A very good morning and a very warm welcome to each and every one of you today for this listing ceremony, a very special listing ceremony where we have seen so many of you come in. Konstelec Engineers is a company engaged in engineering, procurement and commissioning. NSE is proud to welcome Konstelec Engineers to our family of listed companies. Konstelec will be the 418th company to be listed on the NSE Emerge platform. The total funds raised by all companies on the NSE Emerge platform so far is about 8,600 crores. And from today onwards, Konstelec Engineers will be a part of it. As you might have recently read in the media, you know, the total funds raised is about 8,600 crore rupee terms from the time NSE started its operations way back in 1994. So this is nothing but a testament to India's entrepreneurial spirit and also the trust people have chosen to place in the entrepreneurs of this country. It's not easy to get this trust. It's not easy to sustain this for such a long period of time. I'd like to just share one or two interesting pieces of statistics for your consumption. Our flagship index, Nifty 50, recently crossed 22,000. NSE achieved market cap growth from 1 to 2 trillion in about 10 years' time, 2 to 3 trillion in about 4 years, and 3 to 4 trillion in just 2 years' time. The Nifty 50 index has generated a CAGR return of about 13.2% in the last 10 years. And today, NSE has reached almost 99.85% of all the pin codes of India, which means there are only about 30 odd pin codes where we do not have a single investor. The IPO of Konstelec Engineers with an issue size of about 28.7 crores garnered a very good response. We hope that today's successful listing of Konstelec Engineers inspires many more companies to look at public capital markets as a promising alternative to raise money. I congratulate the entire team of Konstelec Engineers, the merchant bankers, Beeline advisors, and all other stakeholders who have been involved in the IPO for their accomplishment. And today's
Present the memento from NSC. Can we have the memento on the dais? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a mini replica of the iconic bell that adorns the stage of NSC. And along with that comes the listings, employees and officials who have, people who have already received it, but those who request, the chairman who's already on the dais, Nirupama Shahji, please come on the dais. From B-Line, Mr. Yogesh Jainji, the Associate Director, to please come on the dais for the, and be proud to be associated with Konstelec Engineers Limited. And the time is just arriving, as we all proudly would take these superwomen back with us. With just a few seconds away from the historic moment, and for the customary countdown, we are reaching a milestone for being listed. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can we have a big round of applause?
Again,
220.50 now. That's a real great moment for all of us. 215%. So everybody, each one of you sitting is a happy person. Can we have a nice photograph to take back home? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. May you all, everybody would get a chance to come here, but in the meantime, we would like to thank and with a memento, sir, please stay back. Sir, please stay back. I would request to please bring the memento. Mr. Bihari Lal Shahji, the chairman and managing director, is requested to present thank you memento from Konstelec to Shri Ram Krishnan ji, the Chief Business Development Officer from NSE. Can we have the memento? The beautiful memento. Thank you so much. This is Konstelec Engineers' way of saying thank you. And we would like to say thank you to Mr. Yogesh Jain ji, the Associate Director, B-Line. Head Finance and Accounts, Konstelec, and in charge of the IPO process. Please come on the dais to receive your memento from Mr. Amish Shah. Mr. Jigar Shahji is also kindly invited here to do the needful. And now, a special memento from NSC. May I request Shri Ram Krishnan ji to please come on the dais and present to Mr. Bihari Lal Shahji a memento from NSC to the chairman, managing director, Konstelec. To Mr. Yogesh Jain? Okay. To Mr. Yogesh Jain from B-Line. Please, sir, come on the dais. This is a beautiful replica of the bell, which will adorn your office space and memories of today's occasion. Thank you so much. And the memento from Konstelec to Messrs. Shaparia Mehta and Associates, peer review auditor who is not present here in person, but the memento is each one of efforts are commendable, applauded, and we would be just waiting for a minute for the picture to be presented. In the meantime, congratulations to all dignitaries, NSE, investors, directors, partners who played in that. I would like to... Yeah. Yogesh Jainji would like to give a special memento to Mr. Amish Shah. Mr. Amish Shah, the whole-time director, Konstelec, please come on the dais, sir. Our Beeline Capital partners who have played a crucial role in this IPO. He will be presenting a special memento to Mr. Amish Shah, and he would also do the needful to present yet another special memento to Prakash Shah. May I request Mr. Prakash Shah ji to kindly come up on the dais and receive his memories in the form of this lovely golden memento. Thank you, Yogesh Jainji, to do the needful. Mr. Naval Shavjani is requested to come on the dais, and he will be giving the memento to Sri Ram ji, the Chief Business Development Officer, NSC. Mr. Sri Ram Krishnanji is kindly requested to come on the dais and receive his. This is a wonderful occasion, and we would like to make it for the all times to come. Mr. Bihari Lal Shahji is requested to please come on the dais and take his memento from Mr. Naval Savjani ji. This is the love, the respect we give and we take. यही तो है हमारी भारतीय परंपरा, भारतीय संस्कृति. And once again, sir, you are requested to please hand over the memento to Mr. K.C. Sutar. So please come on the dais. Thank you so much. And Mr. Hardik Sarvaiya ji is requested to kindly come up on the dais. Thank you so much, Mr. Naval. And ladies and gentlemen, how can we leave from here without thanking each one of you all to being gathered here for this momentous listing ceremony occasion. And I'm sure you all have done and given your contributions in any way, be it love, be it respect, and by your own presence here. I would request Mr. Jigar Shahji, whole-time director, to please come forth and give his vote of thanks.
Good morning to all of you. So already a lot of thanks have gone ahead, but still we would like to end on a very sweet note with all your presence here. So firstly, I would like to thank all the team at the back end who worked and made this IPO a great success. To start with, all the guests who have come here to support us in this journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Jigar Shahji, for thanking in such a nice, humble and loving manner to everybody. And you have done everything that I needed to say. Thank you once again. And now, as we come to the closing of this grand event, ladies and gentlemen, I personally thank everybody for being here. We have refreshments in the foyer, so you can proceed there and request before that the family members and the team to join here for a group photograph. And ladies and gentlemen, for each one of you, there is a nice big surprise outside waiting for you. Please accept with humble and gratitude from Konstelec Engineers Limited. So, on a big round of applause from everybody, I, Neeta Bajpayee, your host, take your leave And congratulations, everybody, all the board members, management team, for your steadfast accountability towards the shareholders. Thank you. Have a great day. Mr. Amish Shah, please come on the dais. He's already here. Mr. Jigar Shah, everybody. Can we have our pictures